Hello and welcome everyone, I'm C.S.Gilmore, and this is Necesse, or I'm not sure if that's pronounced differently or not. Anyway, this is a game that recently came into version 1.0, and it's got a lot of options here. You can do creative or survival. We'll do survival. Choose a name for your world. From what I understand, it gives me... I played it a teeny bit, kind of checking it out, seeing what it was like. It gives me almost Terraria vibes, which is a good thing, but like as if Terraria involved multiple dimensions more than it does normally. And yeah, it's got its own thing, but there's a lot it takes from Terraria, I feel, but in a good way. I think it has procedurally generated worlds to some extent. I don't know to the full extent, but there is a lot to this. It seemed really cool, and I don't think I don't know. I might turn this into a bit of a series. I doubt I'll play all the way through the game, but I wanted to show it to you, at least showcase what we've got here. I think it'll be good. So, what do we want to name this world? I'm just going to make up words for it, or make up a name here. Adrare. Alright, then you can play all sorts of difficulties. We're just going to do classic, which basically all the things are normal. War world settings. Drop material. Death penalty. You can tell it. I'm going to do no penalty just because it's super annoying when if you die and have to go back and get everything. Raid frequency. Occasionally, we'll leave that on. Survival mode on. World seed. Zillick. Let's see if that what that comes up with that. Spawn guide house, sure. Daytime modifier, nothing there we want to do. Let's do create world. Finding spawn position, this may take a moment. And this is my guy I was testing with. As you can see, yeah, I played for a little bit. 4 hours roughly. No, not 4 hours. 3 hours and yeah, the 6th. Great new character. Let's see here. Hairstyle. There's quite a few options. The other character I just threw together because I wanted to just jump in and try. Alright, I kind of like that design there. Super pale. No facial hair color. Man, you can just go all sorts of ways here. Hairstyle. Let's see what other ones there are here. There's a bunch of them here. It'll kind of work for everything. Don't know what it'd be like to have straight hair. Messy hair. I like to go with that. Kind of like that green. Yeah, that's all good. That's all good. Player name. Samwise. Gilgy. Create. There we go. That should be an easy one for me to remember. Select you. Well, walk close and hit a tree with the axe. Alright. Yeah, it definitely gives Terraria vibes with a lot of this here. Let me check my map. Zoom out. Yeah, this looks different than my other startup, so that's cool. Yep, it does look like the worlds are at least somewhat modified. Follow instructions arrows to learn how to chop trees and craft a torch. All that good stuff. Good. Hi, bees. Harvest. I'll take that, honey. Thank you. Okay, E to open inventory. Torches. Walk close and talk to the elder with that. So he's the guide. Old tales say you can find staircases leading to dungeons with treasure. Uh-huh. Good. And you can have NPCs join your party, is my understanding. I haven't really played with that feature, but you can have them join your party so you can have help in a fight. I'm looking for some tips. Armor usually has a set bonus being full size equipped. Traders can change their prices every day. Try to trade with them on their best day. Starting your own settlement is very useful as you can recruit settlers to work for you and have constant access to traders. Some traders will sell more items when you have defeated some bosses. Good to know. Bosses usually have more than one drop, so it may be worth killing them multiple times, so you can farm bosses. Got it. If you're looking for some new crops to grow, a farmer might sell you some seeds. I have to figure out how to farm. I don't know how to farm at all. Settlers, like the animal keeper and the angler, will use their profession around your settlement. If you find the game too easy or too hard, you can always change the difficulty. Ladders help you get underground, where you can find resources and treasure. Some recipes are hidden until you have all the ingredients. Use the crafting guidebook to see the recipes using crafting material. The Void Dungeon has a powerful wizard guarding the end. A dangerous demon can be summoned if you find a portal for it. Fishing is very useful for creating potions. Armor usually has a set bonus. Yeah, okay, we're back to that. Cool. You can basically run through all this. I'm not going to do that right now. I've done that before. Find or craft a workstation from the inventory. Okay. Workstation. Let's just put it right. And how to turn it, just click whichever direction you want to be facing, and that faces it to that direction. That's what I found anyway. Okay. Find and craft a wooden pickaxe. Alright, we'll get going with that. Let's move the guidebook up to there. Go and use the ladder to go underground. Alright. Yeah, you can make your own ladders, or I could just go use that one in the area there. It'll be important for us to initially go down there. Let's get some health potions. Local dungeon. Cool. 4. Use the map. Map shows southwest of your location. A marker has been placed. Local village. 3. A marker has been placed. Settlement flag. We'll need that. And some bread, so that'll be good. There is food. This gives me some Minecraft vibes, just the health in the food bar. But check the map, zoom out. So yeah, now we can see there's an NPC village up there. There's a dungeon entrance over there. We could go to those. Alright, let's do it. Wants us to do with this though, and use this. Block or mine. Mine ore by pressing your. Alright, we're on his pickaxe. Let's torch. Oh, this is an interesting spot to start. Very cramped. You can mine more than one area at a time by, like, moving through it. I think you could do that in Terraria too, and they heal up over time if you leave them too long, so you don't want to just mine a bunch of areas at once and then leave it, but I can't remember if Terraria did that or not. Soundtrack for the game isn't bad either. I'm kind of liking that. Alright, there is a monster over there. There's tracks we could harvest. Got a sword, I think, right now. Yeah, wooden sword. I don't have much weaponry. I have to find something better or make something better. Mine ore. Definitely come up getting a better pickaxe on a high priority list. Oh yeah, definitely have to make new weapons. I can just hold and click. I click and hold, sorry, to do things to like keep my weapon going, so that's nice. I don't have to click, like some games tend to do, and that can get real annoying real fast. Alright, and don't know how that functions. Broken iron tool. Right now, let's get some coverage of light in here. Hi, weird critter. You are too fast for me right now. There's weird lighting down to the left, or down to the right. Saw that blue lighting over there. And it is around Halloween time, so I'm guessing this is like a specialty mask that only spawns around this time. For like Halloween event-y stuff. And I know from my previous attempts, you can get one of those masks for yourself. Oh, okay, zombie with an arrow. Ow, ow, ow. Yes, pumpkin mask. Cosmetic slot. Mine. I have a mask. I'll probably toss that later, but for now, it's better than nothing, I suppose. Coins. Oh, zombie archers. Not cool. Goblin? Goblins! Goblos! Go away, gobble. Ow, ow. Nope, die, die, die. Let's put a torch here. What in the blazes is all this? That is a lot of... This is a lot of minecart. What is all this? Okay. There are a lot of you, and you have a bow, and I don't like that. I watch my health. So I guess if I die, I die. I'll just respawn back at the start point, which isn't too bad. Oh! A headshot by an arrow trap. Alright. Didn't know traps were a thing in this game. Now we do. And there is a day-night cycle, and monsters spawn at night, that type of deal, so you have to be careful. Alright, let's maybe try this again with a little more delicacy. This regards to not getting murdered. I don't like that dynamite is right there. I'm worried about what happens if I get... How do I pick it up? Oh! Okay, well that switch answers that question. That was hooked to that. Safety last. TNT's made Samwise Guilty rest in pieces. It was worth it for the kaboom. It was worth it for the kaboom. That was fun. I was like, Switch, this could blow up this dynamite. It's a chance. But it was too cool a chance to pass up. So I had to do it. Right? Right. Right. We're going with that. We're going with that. And not just that I was being dumb and all that. Let's get some more light in here again. Thorns potion. Lots of track. Well, this is great. Ooh, I want to get into that room. That looks like some nifty stuff that I want to harvest. And I believe you do have to get better pickaxes and the like to harvest certain materials. So there's a chance that whatever's in there is something I can't actually grab right now, but because I don't know what those crystals are or how they work. But they look super cool. Or they just break. Hi there. Hi. Hi. Suspiciously tall goblin. Oh, hi there. You have a big sword. And now you're 3 goblins. Okay, I've heard of 3 kobolds in a trench coat, but apparently we're getting a slight variation on that. Let's put some torches here. I wonder if, like in Minecraft, putting torches down prevents, like having a light source, whether it prevents enemies from spawning. Frozen stuff. Interesting. I didn't know you could have different biomes down underground. I know there were different biomes in the game. I didn't realize there were so many, though, like this. This is cool. I am seeing a bunch of stuff that I hadn't even started to see. Sapphires. Nice. Worth it. Coinage. Definitely, the zombies give me Terraria vibes so hard. Because they're just popping up all over the place. So I guess if this was Terraria... Oh, minecart. How do I get out of the minecart? Hold on. I would like to get out of the minecart. Okay, just right click on it again. Can I take the minecart? I can. I'm gonna take these stone pillars, they look cool. Stone columns, sorry, my bad. could steal this flooring too if I got a shovel. So I could get this wooden flooring here and take it with me, and that way I wouldn't have to... It would save me having to make as much for when I want to build a house of my own or build some other structures. Is this a resource? It is. It is iron. I'm going to want lots of iron. Can I get some light? Alright, so there's lava, and there's water, and there is something shooting spikes, and I have no idea what that was, but ow! Okay, what are you? Frost Sentry. You're not cool. I have no ranged weaponry right now. And I know there is plenty of ranged weaponry in this game. I will tell you that right now. The reason I know this is because, yeah, in my attempts, I got some things, and I found a pistol in a chest. Almost like nunchucks. So I know there's other and better weaponry in this game by far. And I think this game was developed by a single person, so good for them. Definitely cool. I'm loving it. But, I'm gonna have to get used to how some of this works. Ooh, thank you for dropping more iron ore. I have to work on that. What happens if I do this? Trapper zombie? Okay, so there's new types of zombies. I don't know how that works. Does that make you just stronger or something else? What in the world are you? Frozen dwarf. Okay, I think I have made mistakes and need to run. Heal. Okay, there is a cooldown on potions. Good to know. Right, you guys are not cool. I don't like that. And you can't hit your own allies with your stuff. Got it. Which is probably good in some ways. Though bad for me, I guess. That's a lot of stuff. That is too much stuff. That is way too much stuff all at once. Okay. Yeah, I had that coming. I got careless. Aggroed way too many things at once. Alright. Well, let's put down a settlement flag. What should we call this place? What to call this place? Noobsville. It's a first settlement in a new area. It fits, I feel. Now we need to get some more supplies, though. Because I need more wood in order to build a bunch of stuff. Oh, here comes the village elder to come after this zombie with me. Alright, the axe is a little too slow for zombies. Good to know. Just like in Terraria, we can plant... Well, and Minecraft, really. You get saplings, you can plant more of these. Settlement flag nearby. Mob spawns reduced significantly. Good to know. So that helps with reducing the number of mobs that spawn in the general vicinity. Actually, that's really nice, because then I don't have to do as much. But let's put light around the area so that we don't have to go blind throughout the place at night. The Elder is much better equipped than I am, apparently, or much stronger in general, it seems. I'm gonna have to work on that. Alright. Got that, we got that. Let's get some more of these trees out of the way, and then we have to start working on construction. Because I do want to get more things going. Also, now that we've built a settlement, it looks like we got something here. Talk. When you are done, I will give you a reward. Kill Evil's Protector. Summoned at night by using a mysterious portal. Reward, lunchbox. Accept quest. Alright, good. So we got a quest. And tutorial ores are used to craft bars, which are used in many recipes throughout the game. Yeah, I need to craft some things. Furnace. Any stone. Let's make 2. I don't want more than that, but we'll see. Hang on, that's good. Bug me. I mean, at that weird angle. There we go. Alright, open. 2 slots for fuel. Nice. So let's just toss that in there for now. And toss in iron ore. And okay, right click to select how much I put in. Let's do that. And put in the copper ore. We do have some broken copper materials. There's 2 areas here to put in, so that's cool. You can put in technically 2 different ores at a time. Rock lever. Good. Activates wires, can be placed. Kind of like Terraria, sounds like there's wires potentially to, maybe eventually be able to harvest. Can be placed on tracks or used from mount slots. Interesting. Snowstone, crafting material. Sapphire, crafting material. Attack speed potion. There's so many things. Use next to cars, which are used in many recipes. You can find all kinds of ores, monsters, and treasures in caves. To find out more about caves and biomes, open the adventure journal to the right of your inventory. Adventure journal. Alright, so we've got Snow Cave. Challenges. Craft and equip a full frost armor set. Impale the same enemy 5 times using ice javelins in snow caves. Destroy a royal egg. Reward. Force-related stuff. Ores, minerals, and fish. So it gives me a breakdown of what I can get there. Forced surface. Looks like we haven't ran into most things we can run into here. Forest cave. Known loot. Unknown loot. Mysterious relic. Okay, cool. So there's a lot we can get here. Finals, so for soundtracks. I have the music turned down really far just because I don't know how it'll go with some of that. Go to the surface and start your settlement by placing the settlement flag. Find one in the starter. Yep, I already did that. Start the flag or press C to open the settlement menu. The settlement menu is where you can manage your settlers. Settlers help you gather resources and can join you on adventures. We got settings. You can change the name later if you want. That's nice. Shane. You can check his happiness level. He is super happy. Great. Commands. Select all settlers. Follow me. Clear orders. Cancel. Alright. Equipment. Looks like you can give them equipment, so that's cool. You can make the settlers more chunky. You have no eating settlers. Shane doesn't eat, I guess? Okay. You do have to provide food for the settlers, so that is something important to note. You can assign areas to certain things, so like, this area is storage, so they'll store things in specific spots. Workstations. Alright, looks like I have to click, 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 click. There. Assign those workstations. Looks like this guy started with a crafting table in there as well. Forestry zone. That'll tell people to harvest trees from there and replant them in those areas. We'll do that for now. I can always change it later. Wait. Forestry zone. Yeah, you can change it up. Allow chopping trees or plant chop down trees back. Yeah, alright, that's gonna be there. Good. Husbandry. Animal keepers will milk and shear animals in husbandry zones. Gonna have to work on that. Have to get animals first, though. Fertilize. Farmers will fertilize crops in fertilized zones. Alright, but I don't know how to make a farm area. Restrict areas, so you can tell them, like, hey, this is my bed, don't use it, type stuff. Sign. Okay, cool. Other quests are major objectives that can help you work together, but feel free to discover the world at your own pace. Thank you for playing, and good luck next time. End of tutorial. So that's all they give you to start off with, and for tutorial stuff. Now it's up to me to work out other things. I do know I'm going to need to find sheep to get wool, which means I need to make shears if I want to make beds. which are a key thing you need to, 1, keep people happy, and 2, to create your own spawn point. That much I know. And then you can actually, it's kind of like in Terraria, you can make your own houses, and then you can make little houses in place, or beds, and assign villagers to them. I don't know if you have to have separate houses for each one, or if you could just have one big, massive house. I'll have to experiment with that to really be sure. Alright, we got that, we got that, we got that. What else can I make here? I do need to make an iron anvil. And alchemy table would let me make various things. Carpenter's bench sounds important. Alright, that burns through most of my supplies. You can make tons of stuff. Different floors, minecart track. Great. Okay, let's put that there, this here, and this here. See, work priorities, not that. Equipment. Where was the assign work? Workstations. Yeah. Assign, just add these to the workstation lists. Good. So once I do have people, they'll know, hey, I can use these. So carpentry, chests. I need a lot of wood. Alright, so chests are expensive. Got it. Beds. Oh, no, maybe it's not. That's 8. Oh, I have 0 of 8. Okay, that's what it means. It looked like 80 at first. But I was like, wait a minute. Beds are not that expensive. So 10 wool, 10 oak. Or etc. and so forth. Good. Anvil. We can make a number of things. I should decide what I want to make. Yeah. Bullets. Helmet. Copper boots. So many options. 1 armor. Set bonus is 1 armor. Cloth. Iron. Slightly... Wait. Yeah, slightly better armor with iron. Got gold. Soldier. Spider. Frost hood. Alright, hardened shield. So many things to build. Where do I even start? Let me get a copper shovel, I guess. Just so I have a shovel. Probably should give... I kind of want to just jump right up to an iron pickaxe when I get a pickaxe. So that I have all of that taken care of and ready to go. Alright, we're going to chop some more trees and clear up some areas. Alright. It doesn't take long to chop trees. That's a very nice touch. And this is just using a wooden axe. So, or if it would go faster with a better axe. I'm not sure. Or if it would just affect certain types of trees I could harvest. I don't know. I do want to clear out just plain clear out some trees just to clear zones and like lines of sight, and also so I have a clear areas to build new structures. I see you coming for me, zombie. Wait, where are you going? Where are you going, zombie? No, you're dead now. Still there. Oh, something else I should mention. Food spoils, so be sure to eat it. There we go. And you do get hungry over time, so that's also important. Alright, I don't know all the map legends. Is there a way to pull that up? Screenshots? No. Have to figure a lot of that out. There is a lot I still don't know about this game. I only that time I had that one character. There is all the time I've had with this game, and it was just testing things, learning things, mostly mining. and getting used to some of that. I do know... Oh, wait, there's a container in there I haven't raided. Let's see if there's anything good in there. Anything? Leather dashers, crafting material, trinket ability slot. Equip and hold space to sprint, consume stamina when used. Alright, well, trinket for faster movement. Alright, we have stamina, and it does replenish. Still, that could be extremely helpful, as long as I remember to use it. Let's just store some of this in here. Stuff on ninja stars. Let's see, I don't have a bow. Maybe I should keep the ninja stars on me just as a ranged weapon. Coins I'll just keep on me. If I make a bow, I would have a lot of crafting materials after that. Some wood on me in case I need to craft something. The honey does not go bad, which I love that. That's actually a really cool touch, because honey really doesn't go bad in real life either. So that's actually really cool. And yeah, I could get a cart and just ride along these rails, I guess, but let's try stone pressure plate, disabled. Apprentice in Chinese scroll, use to enchant a magic weapon with apprentice. Single use, higher damage, everything. Alright, well, I don't have a weapon that's good enough for me while I waste that on yet. Recall scrolls. Now that's right out of Diablo. Dynamite stick, that seems like a good way to kill myself. Iron bars. I can just shift click, so that's nice. So I can quickly pick up things. Sturdy noble horseshoe, crafting material, trinket slot, increases crit chance, armor. Cool, I do have more than one trinket slot, so that's nice. Meadow Meandering Ville from the Necesse OST by RB, putting music player to play. Nice, there's vinyl. And I'll take this chest with me, just as because that'll be useful. Take this door with me. Wood arrow trap, mine now. Or if I can use traps against monsters. I would assume I could. Like, it would make sense I could. Okay, what? Does an axe work faster on a wooden wall? Oddly enough, it doesn't seem to. I would have expected that the wooden wall would come off faster. Alright, copper. Let's see, what can we get here? Stone floor? Yep, so we can just harvest the flooring. That's nice. That'll be just a quick thing that I'm gonna do here so that I don't have to worry about it later. Like, it'll save me having to make stuff later because I can just use the flooring I got. Similar with a wood flooring I pick up, etc. and so forth. This will be a nice way to quickly build my base without burning through all of the resources I have got so far. Alright, I do need to get a better weapon, because this sword is not cutting it all that well. Quite literally. Not cutting as well as I would like. Oh, hi there. That's a lot of you. 2 zombie archers. Great. Ow. I think if I had a shield, I could block some of that. I really probably should work on getting a shield. Comments below what you guys think about the game so far. Have you tried it at all? I don't like that. That is a lot of stuff all frozen in one place. Upside, it's frozen. Downside is, it could very easily become unfrozen, and then I have to not die to an entire horde of things. There's another one of those things. If I remember right, I have killed one of those in my initial attempts. I think if you kill them, you get gold. Usually, I don't know if they drop anything else right off. Ooh. There's a whole station here. Quite the mining set we got into in this one. Oh, there's a lot of copper. Great. Alright, we have some gathering to do. I'll leave the alchemy station here. I have no point in taking it with me. I already got one back at my base. But this stuff... Tough enchanting scroll. Equipment with tough. No idea what that does. There's a chair I can sit in. Bookshelf. I'll take the bookshelf. Storage unit, plus it looks nice. Oak cabinet, I'll take that. Oh, gotta get around to it apparently. There we go. Yeah, crafting materials, sunflower, glass bottles. Interesting. Interesting. Lots of different potions. They definitely throw a lot of materials at you, so it's not that hard to get stuff. Which is probably a good thing because it keeps it moving. Especially since it looks like I do need a lot of stuff. Ah, no, no you don't. Back beast. I do also like that there is as big a drop pool as there is for the monsters. And that it has a journal that records like what drops what. That bat does not look right. Vampire, great. Die. Okay, let's get a light put in here. This stuff. Boom. More stuff. Is that copper or iron down there? More copper? Alright, we're getting a buttload of copper, which not the most useful, but hey, it's at least I can use it. Because I could make a whole armor set out of it. I could probably make some other things out of it eventually. I don't know all the details on what I can even make. Grab it. Good. More copper ore. Something strange up there. Well, that is where the vampire came from, so that makes sense. Looks like we got... Oh, hi there. There is a vampire. Speaking of, they appear and shoot blood bolts. Ooh, there is something really cool up there. I don't know what that is, but I see that thing that's up there and very bright and shiny. Alright, first... No, that's not how that works. Okay, break up the gravestones for treasure. I want you for my collection. Open. Mine. Apprentice Blood Bolt. Crafting material. Magic. Oh, hi there. Shoots a homing projectile. How does this work? Let me put that there. Okay, so I can cast spells now. Sick. It's a weapon. I like having weapons. Especially ranged weapons. Is that an NPC? Shopkeeper? There's a chapel. I see vampires. Tiara the Miner. Why do you have vampires in your place there? And I have a feeling I'm gonna have to fight them if I go in there. Also have a whole place over here. Well, no. Oh. Let's get some more torches down. This is cool. This is stuff I haven't seen at all in this game before. Ooh, mysterious portal. Yep, have to fight the vampires. Yeah, Die. I like your statues. Part of me wants to, you know, take those. Let's take a look in here. This is cool. I love the lamp posts, like modern-ish lamp posts lying around. There's a weird meat creature down there. That's funky. Hi there. You gave me beet seeds, as expected. Alright, I am out of room. Is there something I don't need? Just gotta pop that potion to pick those up. Useful. Open. Taking that. Nothing good there. Nope. Barrel. Stone coffin. All the grave robbing. Well, this is really cool. Let me go and chat in here then. Help me get these chains off. Will you join my settlement? I would love to join your settlement. What can you do? And I can join you on adventure parties. I can help you with settlement with hauling, crafting, forestry, farming. Accept? Terraria the Miner has joined Noobsville. Alright, we rescued her, I guess. Hear him. Can't actually tell. Relic of the Depths. Need that. Actually, let's drop that. There. Willow chest. This one has a bunch of stuff. Distance. Okay, I can only have one of these equipped. This type of trinket? Yeah, okay, so two types of the same trinket don't work. Mana regen or armor. I don't know what's better. Take that, take that. Those don't stack. Kitties, no fighting, please. No. Kitties, no fighting. Arrow trap. I'll leave the wooden wall here. I'll take the vinyl. Bombs. Probably a good way for me to kill myself. Map fragments are pretty easy to get. I'll take that. Alright. I'm happy with that. Definitely more stuff here I could easily raid and come back for. But I like it. I need to get back to base though and just drop stuff off. Because I am loaded. And the zombies and other critters are filling in already. So not as much as they might have normally. So I think there is something to the theory of they don't spawn in July. Probably. Maybe. Could be wrong. But that's my current theory, and I have no reason to believe otherwise right now. That's useful stuff. We'll take this copper with me. May not be a huge upgrade in some cases, but better than nothing. I get the sense I'm going to be doing a lot of mining and digging around in mines. Kitties, no fighting. Alright, 1 second. I have to go get my cats to be numb. Yeah. Go. Go downstairs. Fuzzy menaces. Boom. Got whatever that was. Beat creature. Ooh, that looks like webbing down there. Black cave spider. I'm not gonna mess with that right now. 1, because I don't have room to pack up any more new materials, and 2, because that sounds unpleasant. Where's my fallout space? Where's my exit? My exit is... oh, up left. I'm going the wrong way. Okay, I can't hit those spiders, but they seem to be more of a background critter. Beats. Mining speed increase. Max health increase. Worth it in a lot of ways. Fuck. I'm carrying these apples. Continue. I have no bed. Having my own bed would make me happier. I want to send you on a mining trip. What mineral do you want me to fetch? Copper, iron, gold. Show me more mining trips. Frost shard runes. Whoa, okay, there is a lot of options here. Let's go with iron for now. I will mine a lot of iron ore for you for coins. Worth it. Going on an ore mining trip. Thank you. That'll keep them out of the way for now. What is this? Settlers are unhappy. Settlers will go on strike and work less. Settlers Tiara the miner. Click for help. I feel extremely happy. Thoughts. This is a tiny settlement. I ate a fine meal. My room's furniture selection is good. I live in blah blah blah. Talk to yourself and ask them how they are feeling. So yeah, I can. In this case, she was saying they doesn't have a bed. I really have to get a bed. Makes sense. Can't blame them. Where's my stone floor? There's that. I don't want the wooden arrow traps. Relic of the Depths. Table decoration can be placed. Totally just a decoration. Not gonna come back to bite me later, is it? Right? Let's put a storage box here. For the time being, I could put that in there. Right, carpentry. Don't have what I need to make a bed. Because I need wool. I could go to my other table here, though, and make walls. What type of stone fence? I'm gonna make fencing. Walls. Alright, uses up a bunch of my stone, but we'll work with it. Gonna put a door right here. Alright, needs some work. But, not too bad. Let's see. Okay, if I put this down, use that, I can grab that. Torch. I don't know what the requirements are to make a place for a person, if it has to have, like, fully furnished or what. If kind of like how Terraria had some requirements along those lines, as I recall. But I don't think it's quite that complicated in this one. Let's put some more torches out in this area. Can attach them to the walls, that's nice. Alright, we are going to assign storage. Now we'll put that there. That can go there. That can go there. Any other pieces I want to put in here? Not this moment. Alright, so yeah. C, assign storage, and assign storage. That way people will start putting things away in there as they collect them. Good. I'm gonna have to organize my storage at some point. Put that in there, take those out for now. Store that. Store that. Good, good. Don't need that on me. You okay, Bandy? Put the crafting guide in there for now. I don't think I need that on my person. I'm just gonna store that for the moment. Definitely don't want to use that yet, because that's summons a boss fight, I know. And I am currently not equipped for a boss fight. You okay? You got something up your nose? Seeds, wheat. Does wheat go bad? Spoils in 15 hours. Can be fed to livestock. Good to know. Oh, forgot I have stuff that went down here. Don't need that. I'm gonna keep that. I can go over there. And actually, I'll keep that on me. Store those in the other area. What is this going on about? Oh, that's just the whole a person's unhappy thing. Alright. That's why that's bouncing. I need to get to work on this. Iron ore. Iron weapons. Copper items. Copper ore. That's all on there. Let's play that. Looks like I could put multiple types of ore in here if I really wanted. Or multiple types of fuel. Good. That'll give me enough to do a lot. Now I can go to here. And let's give ourselves an iron pickaxe. Oh, there's just a... there is a trash can. Okay. Iron pickaxe. Great. Do I want to jump to an iron sword as well? I think that'd be good. Then... copper spear. That's an option? Okay. Copper chest plate. Copper. Can't get the rest of it yet. Give me a second. That's just working on that. We'll leave it to it. Grab those. Should store some food. Otherwise, we'll have risks of angry villager issues. If I store this stuff, does it still... I think I can still use it if it's stored nearby. I'm not 100% sure on that. Let's test that. That seems like a good theory to put to the test. Not that. Alright. Alright, looks like the answer is no. But then this stuff's working, so maybe it's a radius thing. And this is just outside the radius of this chest. Let me try something else then. I pick this chest up. If we put the chest right here. Now it's nearby. Now let's try. Now it works. Okay. That's working. Yeah, okay, so it's a radius thing. I wonder what the radius is. But apparently there is a radius to this. Okay. Iron helmet. Copper. There, now I've got a full copper set of armor. I'm gonna lose this. I don't want it on me. There we go. Hey, hi there. Look at all the minerals I found. Awesome. Take items. How are you feeling? Very happy. Very unhappy. This is a tiny settlement. I ate a simple meal. My diet has not been varied. I have no idea. Alright. Yeah, let's get you taken care of. Assign storage there. Good to know I have to reassign that once I move it. More iron ore. Thank you. You're a farmy type. I don't want to bring in a bunch of people and not have enough room for them right now. That guy I only brought in because I found him, and it sounds like they were chained up the way they talked. So, it seemed important enough to be like, yeah, okay, I'll just take you with me, type of deal. Alright, stone floor. Let's get some more of that. I can finish this place. Good. That feels better. So many things. So many things. Actually, I'll keep that on me. Those two foods are really good. You can have the... I'll keep the apples in. I'll keep the apples in here. That way they can use them as needed. What do I need to make shears? Is the next question. I know I needed iron ore. Shears. Where are you? Not this tab. This one. No, this one. Shears. Iron bars. Okay. I'm gonna swap that out. I feel like this is a priority. So let's put those away and make it a priority to go find sheep as soon as we can. Let me check my map. Any indicators on where I can look? Not really. Just hang in there. We'll get you one as soon as I can. We're gonna make this. Will you join my settlement? What can you do? While crafting for that, I can join you on adventures. Accept. Sure. All right. We'll have you join. We'll make it work. Maybe not the brightest move on my part. In some cases, it's a risk. Looks like honey replenishes in the hive over time. Great. Yeah, wish it was already day so I could go and do things without this. Can I use this? Sorry, Elder. Mind if I steal your bed for a minute? Just to speed this mess up. Alright, so much better. I like that it actually tells me, hey, night. So I know it's not like 4 p.m. It's 4 a.m., that sort of thing. Okay, morning is coming. I'm gonna get out of bed now. And we are going to go focus on searching for sheep. I know they exist in this game. I've seen them. Oh, what is this? Berry bushes. Blueberries. Let's... that's not how that works. Let's take these blueberries with us and take them back to set up our settlement. That seems like a good idea for providing a better food source for our villagers. That is snow. That's a new biome. Probably as tough for monsters I'm probably not ready for yet. Also, I'm not aware of what I would find in that one. Let's stick more with what I know while we look for... Well, there's cows. There's a sheep. Alright, shears. I need like 10 wool, so I need more than one sheep. If I had ropes, I could rope them and make them follow me. If I had a bucket, I could get milk out of the cows. But I have no idea what that does. Adventurer's Journal. Okay. Nice updates. Worth it, worth it, worth it. I know I need 10 wool for one bed, so I need a lot more wool. Let's keep searching for sheep. Here, sheep, sheep, sheep. Here, sheep, sheep, sheep. Where are you, sheep? Please tell me there's more of you. Ricky, the pawnbroker, is arriving at Newsville. Ooh, an apple tree. Surrender you rum and hit the plank. Okay, well, pirate village, apparently, or something? Oh, angry, tough pirates. I don't like that. Well then. Ow. They had sheep, though. So I'm going to go down there and try to risk that. Grabbing the sheep wool without hopefully getting murdered again. We will take a slightly different route, though, so we can find sheep on the way. Ow. Ooh, another new biome, it looks like. There's a bowl up on the left there. I don't know what some of this is. Raspberries? Alright, let's take some raspberry saplings. Okay, so that is a pirate. Pirate captain has a lot of hit points. I think I understand how they killed me so easily. That is above my level. Alright. We must get the wool, though. Here. I'm gonna try to sneak in, not get spotted, hopefully. Grab the sheep's wool, and get out of here. I don't dare go for others. Oh, they saw me. Ow. Ow. Runaway time. Using the sprint booster. Suspiciously tall goblin. Questionable stuff. This looks like a weird goblin fortress. I'm kind of curious. Okay, it looks like only one food buff lasts at a time. That's good to know. Hi there. I've got a pretty decent weapon, so let's see what you guys have to offer. At least against basic goblins I can handle. This much I can handle. Yeah. Where you going? Where you going, bud? Alright. Lots of loot. I will take this barrel home with me. Decorative pot. Okay. Runestone, no idea how that all works, but I will take this. I'll take this chest. Is that half-eaten duck? I think that's just decorative. Wheat seeds. I have no idea how to... So, what is this, a raised bed or something? Okay, wait, can I take this? Farmland. Okay, I can just harvest farmland. Great. I will take that with me back to camp. Because that seems very useful. Forgotten blade. Table decoration. Okay. Some sort of tent. Doesn't look like I can actually use it for anything really. What is this? Bone spike wall. Okay, nifty. I'll take that for kicks and giggles of it. There's that other goblin. Seems once they get their general area taken care of, they aren't. Once they get knocked down, they aren't as bad as in their like before they get their. They don't have an attack, it seems, at that point. Birch chest. Take that. That's useful. Another useful item for storage. Skull. Can't use that, so I guess that's not a useful item in that regard. And let's take this farmland as well. Good. I think that was a worthwhile find. Little goblin camp fortification of some sort, but useful items. How much wool do I have? I have enough for 2 beds. That's great. I need 2 beds. So we will run back to camp and start working on that. This will give me a good chance to test some theories. Like, can I put 2 people in the same building? Or in the same room? Or do I need to have separate ones? Pawnbroker, talk, want to pawn some items. Okay, so I can just sell stuff to you. Let's not right now, because I don't know what's valuable and what isn't. We are going to craft 2 beds. And place that there. Place that there. That one's gonna bug me being at that angle. Okay, bed and where'd it go? And bed. Okay, C. Settlers. Assign settler a bed. Alright, already got it done. Assign settler a bed. Good. That should improve. Yeah, very happy, silently. Much better. Much better. That is good. Much good. Alright. Talk to you. Want to send you on a mining trip. Copper, iron. More iron, please. Yeah, I'll pay you. That's worth the coin. Sorry to bother you. How are you feeling? Feel very happy. Ate a simple meal. My diet has been slightly varied. My room furniture selection is normal. Alright. Buy items. Fertilizer, various things, various seeds. Okay. Sell items, sunflowers, and wheat. Got it. Okay. Goodbye for now. Let me get this farmland put down, I guess. And that answers my question on, can you put stuff in different areas? Like, can you put more than one person in the same room? Yes, I'm betting there's going to be some happiness feedback against that, but over time anyway. Plains grass seed. Can't plant that in the non-plains area, I guess. That's actually makes sense, but cool. Put those there for now. Just gonna put these up along here. Alright. Where did I put my beet seeds? I should plant those. I think those are what I want to plant right now. Sunflower seeds. Alright, got plenty of those. Let's put together more sunflower seeds. The apples in there. Put these. Now, some of these blueberries in here. I'll keep some of them on me to eat. Myself. Some beets. Actually, no, I'll keep the beets on me because the mining speed is good. Alright. Put the wheat in there. Where did I have beet seeds? In here? Beet seeds, that's what I want. Guess I could plant a little bit of everything, really, but... Wow, we burned through stamina so fast, but still very good for a quick getaway. Some beet seeds, some wheat seeds. I'm not going to bother planting sunflower seeds because we've got a bunch of sunflowers over here. C, assign, there we go. And gotta get that worked on. Let's put these birch chests here and here. Assign them as more storage zones. Nice. I like how this game handles. It seems to be pretty straightforward. Can I put gold in here? I don't know. Looks like it does, so I would assume it works. Ow. My bad. Die. There's got more worm bait. I guess fishing is a thing. Put a skull there for fun. Let's plant these saplings. And these saplings. There we go. They're in the forestry, in the same area where I'm not sure how that would work quite with everything, but we'll figure it out. Okay, a decorative pot. This probably makes things better for you guys. Iron blade. I can go there. Bone display. Let's put that there. Some barrels. Good. Basically, I have these people living in their current, living in the town storeroom at the moment, or more or less. But you know, is what it is. Max mana. I can go in there for now. Seeds. Huh. Alright. Just gonna toss these in here for the sake of not having to run around to the other one. Should move that one out of there. Work on that. Birch logs. Some extra maple logs. Bait. That's there. Oh, that is a different one. Yeah. Okay, I'll store it out here for now. Okay. All in all, I'm happy with how this is going. And those go there. Yep, you can get gold bars. Okay, cool. Boom, boom. Excellent. What can I make now? Is there anything I want to make? Oil lantern, copper lanterns, iron double street lamp. Oh. Anything else I want to make? I don't know if this spear's really worth it. Hey, leave my village elder alone. On my current difficulty, villagers don't die if they get killed. Like if they get knocked, they just get like knocked down. You can revive them. In higher difficulties, villagers can die. I should mention that. I do know that's a thing. Plant that there. Boom, 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 boom. Drop some more trees down. Right. Is there anything else I want? Out of this. Don't have enough wool to make any more beds. I already have a campfire with the roasting station there. So I can cook food pretty well if I need to. Compost bin. Used to create fertilizer. Incinerator can be destroys items over time. Workstation. Returning to noob so from iron ore with iron ore. Alright. Let's see how they do their job. I'm curious. Oh yeah, he's harvesting the sunflowers. Great. And I'm gonna just let them go for the moment and just see if they just drop them in a box. Doesn't look like they do. Alright, let's talk. Come back. Iron ore, sapphire stone. Take items. Thank you. Let's send you on another mining trip for some more, just because I'm gonna need it. It looks like right now I definitely need all the iron ore I can get. That there, that's there. We're good. We're good. This is great. We're amping up our supplies. Can I just... No. Oh, I can put a marker. Yeah, let's put that as... Don't go there. Bad place. Pirates. There we go. And we'll mark this as... Goblin... Oops. Goblin camp. There we go. Nice. How's this working with all this? Oh yeah, they have been chopping down the trees in the area, and they have been planting new trees, it looks like. Good. Alright, alright. Is there anything I want to move out of this one right now? Alright, let's put you here. Nope, did that wrong. You here. Let's center that. Gonna bug me if I don't. There. Cool. I like that. And we put a column on either side of it, just for a little extra emphasis. Good, good, good. Nice. All in all, I think this is a good start to the game. I could be wrong. I mean, I'm no expert on this game. But I think we're doing pretty good on it so far. That's a lot of stuff there. And wonder where they've been putting all that wood they've harvested. Not there. Getting some there. I don't know. Questions, questions, questions. Not that it matters too much. We have so much exploring to do. I think I should end this episode here. We've gotten established. Which I think is about all I can ask for. Did I pull the iron ore out, or did I? I don't recall grabbing the iron. Yeah, I definitely don't think I did that. Pretty sure that was them. Alright. Let me... What could... Ooh, iron greatsword. I'm guessing it swings differently. Crit damage, knockback. Charges up to attack. Okay, I don't know if I like that. Iron spear. Ooh boy. Options, options, options. Should I jump up to an iron axe? I feel like I should. Iron axe. Got that, got that. Not gonna worry about the iron shovel right now. Looks like we have... Ooh, sapphire staff. Magic damage, attack. Projectiles ricochet to nearby enemies and generate life essence on hit. Spend 1 life essence to cast a sapphire glyph on the ground. Players and settlers will be healed if they stand inside the sapphire glyph on activation. So I can make a magic staff weapon as well. Sparkler. Shoots a stream of molten metal, burns targets on hit. Alright, so basically fire or ice. Well, healing. Ice hurts. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of interesting. Mana cost. Mana cost. This is much more expensive mana cost. Does more damage though to make up for it. Magic. Attack speed 5, attack speed 1.5. I don't know if that means it's faster or slower just yet. I think that would mean it's faster. Crit chance. Huh. Alright, I kind of want to make this. Let's do it. Put the shears away for now. I'm going to keep the shears on me in case I run into more sheep, because I do need that. Let's try this out. Alright, not bad. Guess we'll have to actually try some enemies to really test out, but... Yeah, we're one thing at a time. For real though, I do need to call it a night. We've made major progress. Lots of good stuff. Major equipment upgrades. Started our own little settlement. I'm gonna have to figure out how best to continue to build from there. We haven't even taken on a first boss yet. But I think we're getting ready for it. I want to get a better... I'd like to get some better range abilities or something. I don't know, Blood Bolt's pretty good too. I feel like I definitely want to get some better armor and everything else before we do too much for trying to summon a boss. We do have that weird scroll, so we could. Beat Cave Cropler. Huh. Funky. Forest Cave. Vampires. Forest Surface. There's a lot of stuff on the surface we have not gotten records of. I think some of these are just wild animals. Randy, why are we whining? Alright. I'm rambling. Good night, everyone. Bye.